Here are your beautiful, wonderful forecasting sheets. The pink one here is for you current 6th graders that are moving on to 7th grade next year, and the green one is for the current 7th graders that are bumping up to 8th grade next year. Now, you might be asking, why is this important? And the answer is because forecasting, the classes that you choose on here, is going to help determine what classes you have next year. So it's going to determine what your schedule is going to look like next year. And we want to make sure people have the best schedule fit for them, which is why we want to make sure you guys fill these out correctly so we know what classes you want. Now, fortunately, regardless of what color paper you have or what grade level you're in, the directions are basically the same. So here we go.
The very first step is to put your full first and last name on your sheet. And please write it in good handwriting so that we can read it. The next step is to mark the box for the world language that you want to take, which should be a continuation of the one you took this year. If you're in dual language, just write the word dual at the top of your sheet and we'll know that your world language is covered. For everyone else, you can select between Chinese, Spanish, or Heritage Spanish, which is for those students that already speak Spanish outside of school. Whichever word language you're going with, just put an X for that box. For current 6th graders, we have an additional option for you, and that would be the option to do full year Spanish. And that's an awesome opportunity to boost your Spanish skills. But please know that choosing this option will take up an extra semester of related arts elective. After you've decided on your world language, you'll move to the related arts section, which is where we want to choose your top 4. Yes, 4 choices. You do this by numbering them so we know what your favorites are. This is super important because sometimes we have too many requests and not enough space for a certain class. So knowing your ranking lets us know what your backup choices will be and what your absolute favorites are. This is a great option. Somebody chose 1 through 4. We know exactly what they want. This one too, it's perfect. However, if you don't rank enough options, or if you don't number them, then that silly little mistake might mean you don't get put in the classes you really want. Instead, you'll get placed into whatever class has the most open seats. So, if your classes are important to you, please rank the choices 1 through 4. And make sure to choose the classes you personally are interested in. Don't just choose what your friends are taking, because there's no guarantee that you would even end up in the same class period as them. Finally, make sure to take your form home and have a conversation with your parent or guardian about what you're wanting to take. Then get a signature down at the bottom. Next Wednesday will be the deadline to turn your forms into your advisory teacher. We're doing a special advisory at the end of our SBAC testing day, and that's when you'll also be officially entering your choices into the computer. So please make sure you get these forms filled out and you have them back here at school next Wednesday. Thanks, Wolverines. Have a great day.